So as you can see, I have been hard at work because I have extended, well, first of all, we've extended the bridge down the other side finally. That only took forever. But something else I have done, I'm going to be honest, I kind of just started this as a little off-camera project and I got ahead of myself, and that's why this led to me doing this. Yeah, big, not a massive deal for the scope of things I usually do, but usually I would make this a video, not a whole video, but at least a somewhat big portion of a video. And yeah, I just didn't record any of it. I haven't done complete terraforming around here. I want to work on this a little bit. I don't want to add a waterfall there. I don't know why. Anyway, so yeah, we've now got the bridge connecting up to this road, which if we follow it all the way over here, it leads to Thera's base. I'm not going to look at that too much because there are spoilers there, I believe. But it also splits here and leads down the direction of Kenma's base. Now, I haven't decorated it at all down here. This is just a very basic path outline to show you how to get down there. But you know, that leads all the way up to his base, and I'll leave that for his video to show you that. But yeah, I've now connected up these kind of 3 areas of the server because they're these are probably the 3 closest bases, I'd say, to me, or 2 closest bases in 3 including my own. Yeah, it's just something I wanted to do. I mentioned a few episodes ago that I want to do like a big path around the server, and that's the start of it. Obviously not even remotely finished, still got a whole bunch of other places to connect to. That's a start. That's a very fun start. So yeah, also I played around with this gradient for like an hour. I don't know why this took me so long. This is what I settled on. I'm still not 100% happy, but we've got deep slate to acacia to brown mushroomed path. I'm not 100% happy with it, and I think that's just because I'm not 100% happy with the path texture anyway, but it's a really easy way to make like a pathway. Wow, paths are easy for making paths. I am a genius. But you know what I mean, like it's the very easy way of kind of just setting up those paths around the server, even if the texture isn't the greatest thing in the world. I think it's worth it just for ease, if that makes sense. Yeah, I need to clean up my mess because I have left shulkers all over my base. And we need to get to the shopping district. We are going to get to the bottom of a conspiracy today because hello Hoglin. Because I have just watched Thera's latest video, and she has built a new shop on the server. Very cool, very nice looking shop. I approve. But there's something fishy going on with it, and I want to get to the bottom of it. This is it over here. It's like I think she got it like a carb shop, and it's got like cake and bread and pumpkin pie. But come here, freshly baked every day. Interesting. Are you telling me, Thera, that you genuinely come onto this server every day and completely restock everything, throw all the old stock out, and bake new stuff? That doesn't sound right. So we are going to get to the bottom of this, because I have a plan to reveal this conspiracy to the server and prove that this is a fraud. So if we get our anvil, and we get one of the stacks here, let's go this stack. And we're going to call it the Loaf of Deceit. And we're going to put it in here. And I'm going to come back this time tomorrow, and if the Loaf of Deceit is still in there, it means that it hasn't been stocked. It hasn't been baked fresh every day, because the previous day's stock is still in there. I'm gonna come back and check that, because I don't think that it is baked fresh every day. There's a conspiracy here. I'm telling you, I'm not going crazy. It is about 24 hours since, well, actually, 24 hours exactly. I recorded that clip yesterday at 9 PM. It is now 8:52 the next day. So we need to make our way to the shopping district and see if Thera has actually baked fresh bread every day, because I don't think she has. All right, so let's come up here and let's do the parkour, because I want to do the parkour. Yep, look at that. Look at that. Okay, I fell. But yes, let's make our way inside. All right, let's see. Yep. I told you. It's not baked fresh every day. We come back here. What does the sign say? Freshly baked every day. No. We're gonna let people know that this is a bakery of lies. So there we go. We have the bakery of lies, because that's what this is. It is a false promise of freshly baked bread, and it's not freshly baked. We have just proven that. So I'm gonna come in and get the rest of this red concrete, and we're gonna get out of here. I actually did have like a mini heart attack a second ago. Zordo came online, and I was so scared that Thera was gonna come on like mid-building this. Now I know how she felt when she was doing the interior of this. So since that last clip, I have been hard at work, kind of just working on some basic stuff around the base here. So as you can see, I've filled out big area with stone here. So in case you haven't worked it out by now, I am recording this video horrendously out of order in terms of the clips. So I'm gonna yet again interrupt the flow of this video is already horrible, but I'm gonna interrupt it because whilst I was filling this in, Thera decided to stop by, and I think I've gotten the greatest kill I have ever gotten in any series on my channel. Which, I mean, yeah, I think this is better than probably every single kill I've ever gotten on Voidcraft combined, because I don't know how I hit this shot, but just take a look. But yeah, absolutely insane kill. I do not know how I did that. Do not ask me to replicate it because I will not be able to. That is a complete fluke. I don't know how I hit that, especially with my ping. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get back to the actual video now. So as you can see, I've filled out big area with stone here, filled in along here, and I've put some more roads in along here because we're going to build in here in a second. But yeah, no, now actually connects up to the bridge on this side, and the roads go in either direction, which is good. Perfect, splendid. But yeah, we are now going to do a little bit of work over here, and I want to actually kind of extend the park a little bit because there's this big empty area here, and I was wondering what I wanted to do with it because, you know, I wanted to keep as I said last episode, I want to keep the view down here to the bridge open. And you know, it's kind of the perfect area to build like another extension of the park because there's some stuff in the park I wanted to add that I didn't really have the space for. Like I wanted to add like a little fountain, and we can do that in this area. So I've got another bit of the park design here, but then over here also we're going to have like a little petrol station, which is going to be fun. So not massive builds, but you know, this episode has been a lot of just kind of little things that I've needed to get done. And just kind of little jobs around the base, little jobs around the server. So I think it's the perfect time to build just a smaller part of the base, if that makes sense. So we're going to get to that. And I'm not going to time lapse it because it's not like massive, but I am going to jump down. And when I hit the... Okay, maybe I won't jump down just yet. I might kill these guys first. All right, so I'm going to jump down. And when I hit the ground, it's going to be built ready. And here we have... actually a lot more than I said I was going to do. So I said that we were going to do this park extension and also the petrol station. But yeah, here we have, well, I'll walk you through this first. So we've got this park leads into here and it doesn't perfectly line up. You know, that's kind of the best I could do if I wanted to put the entrance there. So yeah, come through here. It's very similar. So I've just copy and pasted the same trees with different rotations. The most interesting thing here is this statue, which I really like. I like getting the shapes of statues like this, and like, here's the thing, I did play with perspective a little bit because here's the thing, you go up, she is kind of decapitated. Like this is like a statue of a woman, she's kind of like decapitated. There's nothing connecting the head to the body. But you view it from down here, it looks like it is connected. You see the power of perspective. Just don't look too closely at it. But yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. I like it. And you got like the water coming down. I really love this fountain. Like seriously, I love it. New favorite part of the base. I know I say that about literally every single thing I build, but no, this is my current new favorite part of the base. So yeah, nice little statue. And getting the contrast right too was also a little bit tricky as well, but I got it in the end. And like I got like the hair with the tuft, so it was that darker shade. Also, I've gotten some glass panes in here just to get that extra bit of shape. I mean, you view it from this angle, she kind of does have a hole going through her torso. Don't think too closely about that, but you know, we have the second part of the park. This is I don't think I'm going to build any more park. I think I'm done with the park. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. And then we make our way over to the petrol station over here. Very basic. I want to put some cars in here eventually, like refueling. But I'm going to wait till I have, like, we're going to have the big episode where we put all cars and vehicles and traffic lights and making the city feel a bit more lived in. That's going to be in the future. Now I want to just get the base structures in. So got this petrol station again, empty, no interior because it's me. You know, very cool little petrol station. And I think what I want to do from here is kind of expand this out to be like a residential area. Like I want to have two residential areas kind of like split down the middle by the park, which is going to kind of, well, we got the park here, but like, you know what I mean? Like we're going to have like the garden area kind of running down the middle. And that splits kind of a lower class residential area and then high class residential we're going to put over there. Also, you notice I've started clearing up this. That used to be like up until like there. I started clearing up the flying machines. It only took me months. Yeah, but I started that. Like, I have been just doing a whole bunch of like little tasks around the base. I've done so many just little things around the base over the last few days that I've been procrastinating, and it feels really good because now also I can no longer fly up and out of here. I've actually had to dig like a little hole in the wall there. But in the spirit of things I have been procrastinating, we are now going to go and do something else that I've been procrastinating for months, and finally build the interior for the presidential HQ. We're finally, yeah, if you've seen the last episode, you know we were beaten to it. But I'm not talking about the interior as a whole. I am talking about a very specific part of the interior. You see, Thera did not build last episode our offices as Twaj and Giorgio's secretaries. So I have started kind of laying out the basic shape of the hallway down here. It's not done, but please don't think I am done. This is very rudimentary, and it's probably going to take me another 3 episodes knowing the rate I do interiors, but it is progress and I wanted to show it. So yeah, come through here. This is the waiting area before you go up here into the actual, presidential room, the throne room, might I say. And yeah, you come through here. This will be Thera's office on the left here. There's the balcony here, and I have started work on my office. It is so bland. Wow. This is like the bare minimum for decorations, honestly, and also what I do literally every single time I have to make an office belonging to me. Like, seriously, go back to Infinity SMP Season 2, the first long-form series on my channel, because I'm not counting Creation SMP because all those videos are unlisted anyway. I built pretty much this exact interior with the spore blossoms and the leaves and the dark oak desk. I think it was dark oak then. And I did the same thing last season for Mr. Mars. I have the one office I build every time. I got the books. But this time it's different. I added a Kirby. Yeah, it's different, guys. Trust me. But yeah, this is very rudimentary, and I am going to come in. I want to. I've seen Thera doing it a bit in her builds. I really want to get into armor stand stuff. I have never tried it. We've had it on the server pretty much since season 1, I think, and I have never played around with it. I've never played around with the armor stand mod, and I feel like it's about time, and I want to use it for interiors because I feel like it's perfect for interiors. You can get that little extra bit of detail. And yeah, so that's something I want to do. But in my inventory, I have an extra 2 Kirbys. I have 2 more. I don't know what to do with them, so I'm going to do what I do best and gift them to other people because everyone deserves a Kirby in their life. So I'm going to drop one off at Thera's base first of all. Okay, I actually don't know where her bedroom is. This house is an absolute maze, like in a good way, but a maze. I have no idea where anything is in here. Is it here? Yeah, is this her bedroom? I think this is her bedroom. I mean, it's a bed and then a chest. Yeah, I'm going to assume this is a bedroom. Kirby. Yeah, there we go. And the second one, we're going to drop it for Zordo's base. She has also removed the A. How do I actually get into Zordo's base? Is it? Oh, okay, door's here. Cool. I think his bedroom's upstairs, I'm guessing. This is like the back rooms. Wow, okay. No, okay, there's nothing upstairs. All right, maybe it is downstairs. Also, see, I'm calling these places mazes, but this is just what an actual interior looks like. I don't do actual interiors. I do pathetic half interiors, where I just throw a few bits of furniture and call it a day, because I don't like doing interiors. But this is, you want to see someone actually do an interior, go check out Thera's or Zordo's video. Maybe he doesn't have a bedroom, because I know he's not properly finished his interior yet. So maybe he doesn't have one? Maybe? I don't know, where can I'll just put the Kirby here. Looks like the only room that really has anything in it, so a Kirby there. There we go. Perfect. Everybody needs a Kirby in their life. Oh, I think this must be his bedroom. I'm guessing based on the singular bed surrounded by a massive shotgun. This makes sense as a bedroom. Yeah, I see it. I see the vision. Just in this cutout of a cave. Yeah, I get it. I see that. But yeah, I guess that brings us back full circle to where we started the episode, working on this. It's funny that this is one of the last things I actually did. This is pretty much the last thing I did. I did this like an hour ago, and then everything else you saw later in the video came before. But I think that just made the video flow a little bit better the way I did edit it. I don't know. I'm trying out kind of not necessarily doing things chronologically in my videos, and kind of just doing what I think works best in whichever order. It's not going to be anything crazy. This is probably the craziest it's ever going to get, but it's something I'm kind of trying out. So yeah. And I kind of want to just finish the video by talking about what I want to do with this area, because Thera and I had a very brief discussion about it the other day, but you know, it's kind of the road. It's primarily the road between our two bases. I mean, yes, it does connect to Kenma's, but he has a very long stretch of road, and that's just kind of the junction where it connects. It's not like it goes immediately into his base, so it's more so just for me and Thera's bases, I guess. But what I wanted to do is I want to kind of clear out a lot of the birch trees on this side and basically make a whole bunch of custom ones and basically use them to kind of frame the base a bit. Like, say we have some all along here, so then when you get past them, you see the bridge come into view. I mean, like, you can see it from back here as well, but then as you're walking along here, and then it has like the big reveal, you see it framed by the trees. That's something I really want to do. Another thing, Thera, I discussed with Thera potentially the other day, is building like a little stable along here somewhere, maybe like here, that'd be a good spot, and having horses, because I feel like with roads between the bases, we can use horses. Like, it'd be cool using horses rather than just necessarily Elytra. Which, yeah, I think that would be something really cool. But yeah, that's all plans for the future. Not necessarily something we're going to be doing in the next episode, but at some point in the future, because I do have another plan for next episode. But I think that is actually going to do it for today's episode. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe and comment and do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you on the next one if you choose to watch it.